Today is fire for fire. Today is war for war. Hey, some of us, we are made to create our own wealth because we have nowhere to inherit it from. Said by a very famous WhatsApp status.
It's B.ISA. B.ISA with B.ISA. It's B.ISA. B.ISA with Betty.
It's either we like what we do or we do what we like. Can you imagine? Several years ago, I recall when I got admission into the university to study the course environmental science. When I announced to my parents that I'm going to do this course because the course I selected, I wanted to become a medical doctor, they didn't give it to me. They gave me environmental science. I told them and they told me that no. They wouldn't allow me to go for that course. Why? They said I am on my way to become a Zoom lion. Oh, no. And I said, oh, okay. I believe them all. And I decided to resit because I want to go and do the medicine they wanted me to do. Few months into writing the exams, just 1 month left to write that particular exam again. I told myself, I can't do this. I ran. I went to take my teaching salary for 6 months and I went and I applied for the university and I entered. I just went there straight. University of University of Cape Coast. It didn't end there. That course, Zoom Lion course, environmental science. Even in school, my parents were still asking me, did I make the right decision? I was asking myself, because in the department, that course was kind of, when you are ranking courses, you have the biological science, you have the MBB, you know what I'm talking about. You have the fisheries, you have the environmental science. You have the lecturers come into the class and they'll talk to us like... But all in all, we graduated. And all in all, we are where we are today. Today, it's one-legged education system. And this question is not to only me, myself, but to everybody. What you study in school, is that what you do? And does the school system promote you as a student to the field of work?
School hasn't been easy for me, from wanting to do one thing, which was aerospace, which has to do with aviation, to just diverting my course into reading something else that I had no idea about. Was quite a struggle. From my first year, from transferring from KNUST to Legon to start a whole different course I had no idea about, was quite hectic.
Don't forget you're watching B.ISA and B.ISA, be inspired with stories from Africa, where passion, values, and environment comes to life. And this is your favorite host, Betty Osei-Bonsu. Today, we're on the topic, the one-legged education system. Quite a topic, right? A Nigerian man will say, the thing no balance. A Ghanaian will say, I can't think far. How can you think far with a system that is one-legged? In this episode today, we'll be hearing from a lot of students, both graduates, postgraduates, undergraduates. Let's hear on their experience when it comes to education and the field of work. So for today, we'll be hearing from Danita Ekuasewa as she recounts on how the education system has panibited her. However, she excelled you.
Back in Legon, I didn't really pay attention in class because I didn't like the course. I didn't really care about my grades because I felt, after all, I would start all over again. But after a period of time, I realized, no, this is it. So I'm supposed to tune my mind to accepting the fact that this is what I'm going to do. Initially, I wanted to read accounting, but after I tried it for the first semester, I was like, no way. So I decided to take my time and decide what I want to do, actually, and it led me to choose human resource management, which I pursued and graduated with from the University of Ghana. Yes, so looking forward, I'm looking to combine both aviation and human resource management to be able to make a difference in these two fields.
Wow! I salute your boldness. For 2 years, You were in school and after that decided to quit. I know, yes, a lot of students go through this, but for you to just do that willingly, it takes quite a courage. A lot of students are experiencing this, where they enter universities, they enter school, they do not know what they are going to do, or they go and meet what they are going to do, understand that, and just get to find out that they really don't like what they are doing. However, they still have to sit and endure. How many students are able to do that? Some people, at the end of the day, they drop out and they do not continue. And some, by the grace of God, willingly, or if a miracle happens, they might move to another school and continue. Danita, you are doing so well.
Hi, my name is Danita B.ISA. I'm from Ghana and I attended the University of Ghana. I studied business administration, but I majored in human resource management. Well, growing up, I always wanted to be a pilot. Yeah, so that's what I've always dreamt of doing, and I still want to pursue it. When it comes to piloting, you don't really need a lot of education. Even if you haven't done with SS, you can go ahead to do it. So far as you have the money. The money is what's necessary. All you need is the financial resources. And right now, I don't think I've yet gotten there. So I'm trying to put resources together, like as time goes by, and see where the Lord will take me. I've grown to love human resource management, and the field I'm in right now, I'm actually in the aviation field right now. So I want to apply that at my workplace. Right now I'm doing my national service. And I would like to apply what I learned in school in that field of aspect I'm in right now. What you actually learn in school is not like exactly what you apply on the field, because the field is more practical. Our education system in Ghana doesn't teach us to be practical. It doesn't teach us the real life stuff we are going to face out there. All it teaches us is the book stuff, what you need to pass your WASI or your WAEC examination. That's basically what you learn in school. But when you come out, you start learning like practical things. Example, let's say in school they just teach you like the basics of the Microsoft Office. But when you get into the field, what you go and see there and what you learned, it's not the same.
Pause. Wow. You said it all. The education system has no correlation with work. I thought I was the only one thinking about this, but yes, you've actually given a punchline. Yes, we go to school to learn past questions, and at the end, graduate and come home. Who are we deceiving? This is our education system. This is our one-legged education system. Let me tell you a story. I think I'll tell you on the next episode, so don't worry. Yes, so Danita, as you were saying, continue. What do you think? What can the government and what can we as citizens do to ensure that we do not produce or graduate as educated students, rather as successful students?
For the young ones, I would advise that, first of all, education is important. No lie about that. You're supposed to take your education seriously, but alongside, learn something practical with your hands, something you can do with your hands. Learn to build your mind and your mind capacity. Learn to be creative, because that's what you need outside. It's not just about the books. Learn to know how to network, learn to know how to relate with people very well, because you need that in the field of work. Yeah. My advice to government would be they should consider, they should think, and they should try and relate to the students or the upcoming children in school. They should try and understand that what we are actually doing in school is different from outside world. They should try and put themselves in the shoes of the students who are coming out of school into the world to be able to do something beneficial to their life. They should try and revise the curriculum to fit, to merge both education and the outside world together. Not just let the children focus on books and just getting the grades that they are supposed to get. That's not going to do anything for them when they come out. They should learn to, how should I put it? They should try and merge the practical aspects of what they themselves are doing to the things we are doing in school, so that the children will be able to know how to do things, especially with their minds and their hands and their hearts, of course.
Wow, Danita, you said it all. The education system has to be refined to produce students that are inclined towards success and not just to be educated when going to school. This was a very inspirational talk from you. In fact, you are very, very successful. Yes, as she said, education is very important. However, as a student, you should learn something practical alongside. Don't forget that you should also network in school. Get successful students around you, because when you have those kind of caliber of people around you, it determines who you want to be, who you aspire to be. And that is something a lot of students do not know about. To our government people, to our public opinion leaders, you have been in our shoes before. You know how the system is. When you went out, you also saw what happened. Why do you want us to suffer the way you suffered? It is not fair. What did we do? So please, let us revise our education system so that this country or this continent, because it's all about Africa, this continent becomes a better place where we have youth striving to be better than they were yesterday. Don't forget you're watching Be With Adulting and ISA, being inspired with stories from Africa, where passion, values, and environment comes to life. Next on our episode, we are still on one-legged education system. And don't forget, I am still speaking on my one leg. Yes, next week, we'll be hearing from a very, very important person. She is from the northern region of Ghana, in the person of Sandra. We'll be hearing from her and how the education system dealt with her bitterly. But she was able to excel through as a diligent youth and a female as she is. Don't forget to watch and Be With Adulting ISA. And don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms for more inspirational stories. On LinkedIn, it's Be Inspired with Stories from Africa. On YouTube, it's Be Inspired with Stories from Africa. And on Facebook, it's B.ISA with Betty. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a very interesting comment. Thank you. Your favorite host, Betty Osei-Bunsu.
As an African, it's not only about mentioning our problems, but suggesting solutions to tackle them. Don't forget that solutions of one man cannot be the solution of another.